Hello, gamers. It was good, y'all. I hope everyone had a good Monday. I had to go back to my dentist again, so I did not have fun today, but you know, hopefully you guys had a good day. I took like a 2-hour nap. We're gonna do a little bit of waking up with TCG, and then I might go to Deadlock because I was like, I kind of want to play Deadlock, but I don't feel awake enough for Deadlock yet. So like, we may play this for like an hour and then switch over to Deadlock. I think. I don't know how the games will go though, but we'll see. I played a little bit. I played like two games offline, I think. I'm feeling much better about my REM, despite the feedback I received yesterday. But I think I'm doing better on him. I really, really, really just want to get good at him. It's all I desire in life. It's all I desire. Oh my god, really? Ooh. Then I don't know. Maybe we like I really, really, really want to play the bear and breakfast game soon. I've got a whole new outfit for it and everything. I'm so prepared to be a bear. So prepared. I need the purple box next. Okay, let's just try to get some lucky packs. I feel like we aren't going to get very lucky on a Monday, but you know, that might be me. Might just be me. Yeah, but you forgive me if I'm a little bit quiet at first, because I literally did just wake up like 20 minutes ago, so yeah. I have my fucking energy drink. But caffeine is hit or miss with me. I don't even know why I keep looking up when I open these. I can just look at the desk. Your EP too? Yeah. I don't know. Well, I came back and my mom has been staying with me, and I talked to my mom like right when I got back. And then I had to do responsible things, and I was so tired. It's a tired day. I mean, I've just been tired recently for some reason. I don't know what's going on with that. Been away for almost 4 hours and you're just now getting food. That's probably why you're tired. I'll do this. Food is surprisingly very helpful for when you're tired. You never think that it really matters that much, but then you actually have like a meal, right? And then you feel so much better. It's always how it is with me at the very least. I'm like starving myself, and then I'll finally eat and I'll get my energy boost after I eat. You know, it can be hard to do basic things sometimes. I understand. What do you want, sir? Sure. Mom time sounds fun. Well, I mean, we just talk. Sometimes we get food. I'm just like, I don't know. Well, I'm sure because I have special brain, she also has special brain, so our conversations always end up going on for like way longer than you would probably think. It's interesting. I mean, it's not like terrible, but like we'll literally just like see each other and then we'll start talking like while we're just on the fucking stairs and then we'll just be on the stairs talking for like an hour or two. And like what are we doing there? I don't know. But I mean that's like what happened today. She was on the stairs and I was literally just pacing around because I can't sit still. I cannot sit still at all. Anytime. I'm always fucking moving, fidgeting, kicking my leg. I just do it in public now too. Good old North Regions, yes. I do like a little weird thing in public. I mean it's still pretty obvious, but I'll like do like mini kicks with my feet as I'm standing still. I'll like kick out one foot, kick out the other, and just do that on repeat. If I feel comfortable to pace, then I will. But normally I like do like little things like that. You're seeing a therapist, he was like, hey, so your leg has not stopped bouncing. Is this something we need to talk about? Yeah. Yeah. My dad has always been like that too. I mean, neither my dad nor my mom suspected anything going on, uh, with their brains. So when I got my diagnosis and I was like, hey, it's hereditary. So I got it from somewhere. You guys probably have it. And then my mom immediately was like, oh my god, actually, you know what? All of those things that I do, I've saw that they were related to ADHD. Like, I probably do have that. And then my dad was like, not accepting it at first. But then my sister said something, and, you know, she's in the medical field. So he, like, took that more to heart, I guess, than hearing it from me. But, like, my mom would always get pissed at me because I would always kick my leg whenever we were like sitting together on the couch or anything because I would vibrate the entire couch. And she told me I have to fix that like if I ever get a boyfriend or anything because they're gonna get annoyed at me. Well, guess what? I found a partner who doesn't get pissed off at me kicking my leg all the time. He's fine with it. You tried that with your parents and they both would not. That's how normal people act. Yeah. I don't do that. Do you see what's going on? I do it all the fucking time. I kick my leg all the time right before I go to bed. What do you mean? You just don't notice it. You just don't care. Yeah, but like they say that, you know, people that go undiagnosed, like they don't know that it's correlated to that. They just think that those things are normal that they do. Like they don't even think about it. They just think that everyone does that and it's normal. But it's not actually. My mom found exactly like a post that said like precisely that and she sent it to me and she was like, I'm seeing all of the fucking things now. I'm like, yeah, yeah. You're just like so used to it that you just think it's normal. But yeah, I like, ooh, that one's really expensive, I think. That one's foil and the specials. Oh, full art foil ghost card. I just got an achievement for it. It must be really expensive. Let's see how much it is. Yeah, but like I am. I mean, there's like the different types of ADHD and stuff. I mean, they diagnosed me with combined, so I have both active and inactive, which I mean I think is a fair assessment. But I don't know. I mean, a lot of women are more so diagnosed with the inactive, and like I low key wish that I more had that one because I don't like that I like have to kick my leg all the fucking time. It's kind of I don't know. It's kind of embarrassing. I mean, I've just like accepted that's like who I am now, but you know, I wish that I didn't have to move every 2 seconds. That would be really cool. No. Always gotta kick my leg, always gotta pace. Holy shit! This is the most expensive. Look at it. Woo. We gotta sell that shit. I would get it graded, but sometimes if you grade something, it's gonna like the value can drop. So let's just straight up sell it. 18,000. Pretty? Yeah, we're selling it immediately though, Rack. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're only inattentive. Well, yeah, there's like no positives to either, but I mean, it's being special brain. But I don't know. I'm just like my leg is like always fucking going in. I've had people in school like tell me to stop kicking my leg too because it's really distracting. Like I went on like hyper speed like if I was bored or something in class. So like please stop doing that. It's distracting. I'm like, okay. God. Stop looking at my fucking feet. Why are you looking at my feet, bro? I should have asked her that, honestly. Why are you looking at my leg? It's not doing anything. Like, why are you looking at my toes? Hello? You know what? I've never thought about this before. Why the fuck was that bitch looking at that? Why was she looking at my feet? Whew. I sat in front of that girl for a long time. Damn. Okay. Well, I guess she was doing some things there, but she was popular too. She was a popular girl. I don't know why I'm only just now realizing that it was really weird that she was even, cause like it was the first floor. It was the first floor classroom. So like it's not like you're like shaking the floor, which is shaking the desk. So there was no reason for her to be looking at my feet. Why was she looking at my feet? I mean, I guess maybe she saw something moving and then she just looked down, but like, what the fuck? I don't know. Popular girls like peeking for, I don't know that. You don't know if it's ADHD, but you randomly start moving your hands, doing signs and stuff. I mean, it's different for everyone. Like, everything is, it's like all, not everybody does all like the same exact signs and stuff, and yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Neurodivergence is very weird. But yeah, for me, I have always been like a feet moving person. I do leg kicks, and like I have to pace. Like I'll pace on like the phone and stuff. Like I can't stand still if I'm on the phone. But I understand like some people need to move their hands. Like I get it. When I crochet, I don't they said that's too low. I said again. It was only $1 cheaper than what you asked for, man. Chill the fuck out. But when I like when I crochet, I don't have to like move my feet. So I mean, it's like the same kind of stimuli, I think. Maybe there's a ghost at my feet. I mean, maybe. I don't really like it was a science class, so it was like one of those like the desks were like really high and you couldn't like really see over them. So I don't really know why like she would even be able to see or anything. I don't know why I've never thought about it before, really. I really don't know why I never thought about that. I do not remember that girl's name, but I'm a little bit weirded out now. don't know. I wear black tennis shoes too, so I don't think like my feet moving fast were like was like super distracting. I don't know. I mean, whatever. Let's not think about that anymore. That was a very interesting time. That was my science class. That same room, there was an anime club, and the anime club was something else. I thought I would make friends there, but I mean, unsurprisingly, the people in anime club are a little bit interesting. At the science class, it was an after school class, just in the same classroom with that teacher, because that science teachers tend to be kind of like nerdy, so I guess that they thought that that would be chill, because you had to get permission from the teacher to use their classroom, and the teacher had to stay after school to host the club to supervise the kids. So I guess they knew that that the teacher liked anime or something, so the kids asked them if they could do an anime club in their class. Yeah. But I went one time and I never went again because the people were really interesting. We watched Princess Mononoke, like half of it. Like the club meetings were like 30 minutes long, so we were just like watching like 30 minutes of a movie, an anime movie, like every time. I think is what they did, but so technically someone somewhere can create a deadlock club. Yeah, technically yes. I mean, this was my middle school, so I mean the process may have changed. I don't know, but I was in art club, like unsurprisingly. I was in art club for a really long time, but they didn't have it past middle school. And then my friend made art club at our high school. The district that I went to was like really big, so we had a lot of different school buildings and stuff. Like we had a middle school building, and we had a freshman building, and then we had our high school, and they were all like pretty big. So, but yeah, we didn't have it when we at our high school. So my friend made it there, and then we had it in an English classroom, English teacher, and we didn't do a lot of meetings. I don't. It kind of fell apart, but it existed. But I liked art club, but anime club was weird. It was weird. I mean, I'm sure if I would have like spoke to the kids, I probably like would have liked them, but I mean, the way that they handled themselves was very interesting. Um I mean, I was a weird kid too, but like I don't know, I walked in there and there was just something about it. I didn't get used to those kind of people until I actually like went to college because my whole major was full of people that were like that. You don't get used to people being very open and passionate about their niche interest because people get made fun of for doing that. So it was honestly, it was a good thing that they were doing that in the anime club because it meant it was a safe space. But like I wasn't used to it and I thought it was weird at the time. But good for them for being able to express themselves like that. I don't think it, I don't know if it even kept going. Because I'm sure a lot of other people also like probably got a little off put when they went in that room. I went with my friends, so like I didn't feel too weird, but you had to stay the whole time because your parents had to come pick you up afterwards because you didn't go home on the bus. So it was a thing. So after school classes are either soccer or music. No anime art. What? The clubs are just like made by student interest. I mean, I think that the art club was made by the art teacher, but I mean the anime club was made because the kids wanted an anime club. And then I mean, I don't know how it worked in middle school, but yes, in high school, if you just like asked a teacher if you could host a club in their room, they, will just say yes or no. Because I don't even think that she stayed after school in high school. I don't think my English teacher did. We just kind of used her room and she just trusted us to like close the door and make sure it was clean before we left. But that particular teacher was like really really chill and everyone fucking loved her. So maybe it was just special with her. I don't know. I liked that teacher. So my sister is 2 years older than me. Hello Nova, what's up? So I got like all the same teachers that my sister got. And this particular teacher, she told her that like I was like really smart. Which I mean I am good in school. Like I was very good at school. I won't deny that. But my sister told that teacher that if nobody knows the answer to the question, that she should ask me. Because I know all the answers, which I do normally know all the answers because I did my homework and I studied really hard. But I did not like it because I liked drawing in class. And she actually did it. Legitimately. She would ask me every time. Nobody raised their hand to answer the question. She'd go, Lumi, what do you have to say about this? Do you know the answer? I'd be like, yes. Yes, I do. Yeah. And then one day, I just straight up wasn't paying attention. So I straight up just said, sorry, no, I don't know the answer. And then she stopped doing it after that. But like literally for the entire year, like it was for so fucking long. I was like, girl, stop. Stop. And then I went home to my sister. I was like, bitch, excuse me. Excuse me. Do you know what the English teacher is doing now to me? Do you know that she asked me every time whenever nobody answers the question? You know who said that she should ask? You said that she should ask me. And you know what she's done? She's asked me every time. And she's like, well, good for you. I'm like, what do you mean good for me? I don't want to pay attention in class. I drew in class. I didn't pay attention. I would just do my homework and I would be studious, but in class, I did not want to talk. Like, I didn't want anyone to know me. I did not like speaking to my classmates. Dude, they literally didn't even know my name. And I was in the same classes for 6 years. 6 years. They didn't know my name. Like, that's how quiet I was. I was not noticed. And I was fine with that. Like, I had my friends. I didn't want to fuck with anyone else. But, like, it's... Like, come on. I just wanted to be left alone. I didn't want anyone to know me. I didn't want anyone to, like, try to reach out to me, like, outside of school or anything, like, once I graduated. Like, I didn't fuck with any of the people in my class. So, like, I didn't want to be recognized. Unfortunately, I think I was known as like the anxious person later on, but I mean, I don't know if they even still knew my name. I think they were just like, oh, there's that person who like almost threw up when they were presenting. And I think like that was pretty much it, which that's fine too. But like, dude, this one guy thought my name, we got paired up in a group. And yeah, I was in his class for 6 years, and he was like, is your name Taylor? I was like, what? He's like, you look like a tailor. I was like, we've been in the same class for 6 years. Hello? It's me, Lumi, you bitch. I was like, what the fuck do you mean? I know your name. I know your whole goddamn name because he was a troublemaking student. He was so stupid. Like, I don't know how that guy made it into honors classes. I was in honors classes. Like, I was, like, a year ahead of everyone. And, like, everyone in honors was tight-knit. Like, I knew everyone because we were all just together for, like, our whole fucking education. Because we were just in the advanced classes. I'm like, bitch, you don't know my name? You think I'm fucking Taylor? Do I look like Taylor Swift to you, boy? Like, what the hell? What did that mean? I was the shining star in my class. I mean, in that English class that I was talking about that I was asked a bunch, I actually, like, she would put the essays up on the wall, and she would give them a little brain stamp. And she would keep them up there. And my essay was always up there. All of my essays were up there on the board. So, yeah. I was actually, I mean, I was a really good student, but I wouldn't say that I'm a star student. You hate being asked. Yeah, I don't like answering questions. Yes, honors classes. You have one teacher that if you don't say anything after some time, she just randomly asks you and you have to answer. If you say you don't know, you get an F? Damn, what the fuck? I'm not Taylor Swift. No, I'm sorry, I'm not Taylor Swift. I'm not even a Swiftie at that. I don't like Taylor Swift. My sister does, but not me. Yeah, I don't know where the hell that they pulled that Taylor name out of, genuinely. Like, hello? I mean, I understand, like, the teachers want to make sure that you are paying attention. So, like, I get calling out, like, some specific people. Like, I get it. But for failing them for that would be crazy. Like, it's okay to not know something. If you don't know something, then the teacher should just say it and just walk you through it and teach you it. That's, like, quite literally their job. Yeah, but I've never been bad in school. Like, I've always been pretty good. I mean, I was in honors classes since they were introduced, which was in middle school. But I'm not very good at math. I mean, I always got A's, but I struggled with math in particular. Like, I'm like more of a what is the left brain, right brain? I'm like the creative, whatever the creative side is. That's my side. Like, I've always been good at writing and reading and doing art and stuff, but like the math stuff and like logic and science, like I was not my forte. I did drop out of the calculus. So pre-calc. I dropped out of honors for my pre-calc class because my sister told me that it was insanely hard. And that's actually where I discovered that the honors classes that I've been taking have just meant that I've been a year ahead of everyone, because I was literally just taught the same exact material as I was last year. So that was like legitimately like the only class that I ever did, like the math class that I only did like really good in. And I actually like had to help teach the other kids. I didn't know any of these kids because all of these kids were in the normal classes. So it was really weird. And also I was with seniors and I was a junior. So I was 1 year behind and they were all like, how are you in here and why are you doing better than me at this? Like, well, I was just a year ahead and it was very interesting. It was so much more chill than the normal honors classes, but I do low-key regret dropping down for that class. Like, I was really anxious because my sister told me that it was really hard because she really struggled with pre-calc, so she thought that I would too. But it turned out that it was everything that I've already learned. So I kind of wish that, like, I mean, I didn't want to learn math, but like it felt like a waste of time because it was just reinforcing what I already knew. But I mean, it was an easy A, I guess, so whatever. Left brain is math brain, right brain is art, you think? You're very logic brain, but you enjoy the creative stuff more. Yeah. I don't know, but I also have an interesting story to tell about one of my math classes. So at my childhood house, like I've moved to like it's 3 houses now. There was a kid next door. And he was a very interesting kid. He was like genius. He was so fucking smart and stuff. Like his parents let him skip like 5 grades, I think. But so he would like, we had a playset in our backyard and we didn't have a fence or anything. Sometimes he would just like come over and like play on our playset without our permission or anything. And my sister and I we didn't like going outside and like just playing on our playset because we were scared that he was gonna like see us in the backyard and try to come over and play with us. Because there was a pretty big age gap. I don't remember exactly how big, but he was a lot younger than us. A lot younger. And one day he came over like while we were out there and I don't know, he wanted to learn math. And my sister was learning math. So she taught him. And who would have thought that like I think it was it like 5 years later or something? I don't know. But he showed up in my honors class in geometry, honors geometry in my freshman year. It was so awkward. And he sat next to me and he was talking to me and he was like, yeah, this girl babysat me when I was whatever. And I was like, oh God. Oh God. You're in my class and I babysat you? This is weird. I did babysit him. And it was just fucking, I don't know. And he got better grades than me in that class. So it was really fucking embarrassing. I remember. Oh, we got a god pack. I'm so distracted. That's pretty good, but not that good. On one particular test, I think I got a D. And he got like, he got like over an 100% because he like corrected a fucking question. And I was like, oh God. And then I would just, like, you can't even imagine how embarrassing that was for me. Like, that kid that I lived next to, that I used to babysit, he's in my fucking math class, and he's doing, like, so much better than me. Like, what the hell even is that? How is this fair? I can't believe you're neighbors with young Sheldon. I don't fucking know how it happened. Genuinely. They had him take a fucking bus from the elementary school to our freshman building to go take that fucking math class. Like, that's crazy. Like, how? Why? I don't know, but everyone hated him. Everyone hated him. Because he was really annoying. Because he was little and he didn't, like, understand how to interact with people. Because his parents just, like, kept pushing him up and up, so he didn't, like, really have any actual friends or anything. And he would make, like... He would correct the teacher, like, all the fucking time when he was teaching. All the time. Most kids are annoying. Yeah, but, like, he was one of those kids who would correct everything that the teacher said. Like, everything. He would stop the entire class and be like, actually... Like, straight up like that one fucking emote, you know, like, push up the fucking glasses, holding up your finger. Poor kitty probably had negative social skills. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I think that's what happened. Because his parents just kept pushing him up and up. And he was never in the correct grade level, right? Yeah, exactly, that emote. That was him. That was him. And like it's fine to do that sometimes, but he would do it like every class. So it was like really, really annoying. And I mean, everyone just wanted the teacher to finish the lesson. So everyone was really pissed off at him whenever he would do that. It's like, we're just like, shut up, dude. We want the class to be over. Just stop. I don't know. But yeah, it was just really rough for me. As like I was there like when my sister was teaching him math and shit early on. And it's just crazy to me that like that kid that I babysat was doing better than me. Like you won't know what that feels like until that happens to you. It's not gonna happen to you because what fucking chance is that gonna happen to you that the kid that you babysat is gonna do like 1,000 times better than you? That fucking little kid that you babysat, that you would swim in their pool with them, you would like help them jump on the trampoline, watch them make sure they're staying safe, little guy, and then they show up and they fucking own you in math class. What the fuck is that? Unfortunate experience. I wish my sister had to experience that, man. I wish she did. Yo, thank you for the raid. Hello, y'all. Hello, Vinny. Sorry. I'm so engrossed in this stupid ass story. That makes me so pissed off. And I'm gonna say you're probably not gonna show up for streams at least for a couple of months because your finals are close and determine if your final grades are good if you become a pilot. So you really want to focus on it. You're fine, Nova. You don't. I told you, nobody is obligated to show up here. Nobody is. Just, you know, do what you want. Come back if you want to. I'm not like holding you at gunpoint here. Like this is not serious. It's okay. You can just come here to hang out whenever you want to. No big deal. You have beers and platters? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing over there? You still want to say, you're fine. You're fine, girl. You're fine. You are fine. Let me, I can buy both of these ones now. How about that? See, I'll buy 2 of them. You're back? What did you miss? You missed another school story. Do I need to walk back through it? Basically, TLDR, my neighbor was young Sheldon. And he showed up in my math class and showed me up. And I babysat him. And it was embarrassing. Yes. You're finishing up Amnesia? Ooh, dang. I don't have the balls to play that game. I can't do horror. Playing the first Plague Tale game? What is that game? I've not heard of that before. I wish I could do horror games, but the most I can do is just watch Markiplier. That's all I got. I mean, if you consider being a support in Overwatch a horror game or Rivals, I mean, those maybe kind of feels like it sometimes. More of this. Did somebody buy my... No. Let's get somebody to buy this one. It's a horror game. You know what actually makes me really freaked out? Is when somebody walks in on you when you're doing Sinners and Deadlock. You get jumped. That shit, that really freaks me out. I don't know if my tracking ever picks up on that stuff, but I do physically jump when people fucking come up at me when I'm doing the Sinners. I get so locked into getting the timing for the jackpot. Did you survive with your brother in like the 14th century? Oh! Wait, isn't that like an old game? I think I remember that. There's always a Fed haze that gets you. It's like literally anyone, you know? So a Vindicta jumped me when I was gambling. Vindicta. And I still got freaked out. You're doing Sinners and then Boom and Abrams jump scares you? Yeah. It's especially terrifying on Rim because I'm just a fucking 4-year-old. I'm a little toddler. Little toddler guy. Little toddler. And I ain't got no health. It's from 2019? Yeah. I think I've definitely seen that then. I think I've seen clips of that. I think I watched somebody try to play it, but I don't really remember it that well. But that does sound very familiar. There's another one in 2022 and a third one this year. Oh, well, I think I only know about the original one. I only really keep up with, like, farming sims. I'm lame like that. Is Rack here? Rack! Rack, hello! Can you do a shout out, please? You don't know how to do that? Best to you here. Yes, summon Rack. Queso doesn't know how to do a shout out. I need to give you a shout out for the raid. Or I can do it. There we go. Thank you. They're more puzzle than horror because you have to figure out how to get past the rats and guards without dying. You were on your- You're fine, Rack! You're fine! You're fine! You are fine. I'm really bad at giving people shoutouts when they raid me, and I want to make sure that I did it this time. I'm really bad at that. Very, very bad. I get too locked in. Okay, let's just open this. Let's go right away. I want the... My store is at... Yeah, but yeah, don't feel obligated to stick around here after a raid. I like, you know, you get tired after streaming, so like, you don't gotta stick around. You don't want to. You ain't gotta stick around. Kirby music, you must do the dance. Oh yeah. We are Kirby enjoyers here. I'm gonna get these if I can't get. Oh, I wanted to look at the thing for this. I lost track. 55. We have to get 3 more levels for this, but we can definitely get it. I think we are poppin'. I think we're poppin'. And then we want to get... You now need to wind down by suffering in deadlock? Damn. I hope you get good teammates. I will probably go play deadlock soon. I'm on that rim grind. On that rim grind! We love the EP boy. Maybe I should embrace my little shit rem playstyle that I did with my friend. It might be good. It might be good. Oh my god, hello? I'm being stabbed. Oh, get off! My cat came to participate. He says hello by stabbing. If you ever hear me scream, it's because of him. He fucking... I have a mesh back chair, and he sticks his claws in my back because of it. He's just a hoe. He's a little hoe about it. We're gonna make room for this. I need more shelves, I think. Don't worry about it. I mean... I want to try to play more Ivy. Oh my god. Mocha, I swear to god. Stop! Your cat does that if you don't keep stroking, he'll stick his claws in your hand and drag it back. Damn! Dude, your cat's needy as fuck, dude. No, my cat's not as... He's not as bad as that. I put this on the wrong shelf. Move your butt, bro. He just, like... He wants attention. But, like, he's just, like, announcing it when he comes in. And he wants to, like... I have this, like, stupid little plastic fold-out table next to me with his... He has a shark squishmallow bed. And it's, like, his favorite thing ever. It's in between, my partner and I's desk so he can be in the center of attention. Because that's what he needs to be constantly. Did I... This is a different one, right? It is. So when he does that, that's, like, his sign that he wants to be in the middle of us. But, like, once he gets there, he'll stop doing the claw shit. He does that a lot, like, when I'm sitting on a chair. Even, like, when I'm sitting at, like, my kitchen table, he'll do his little stretchies. But he'll, like, he does it over the top of the chair, and then he'll, like, stab my shoulders. He's an interesting being. And this is the same cat that also cost me a shit ton of money, and he stabs me. So, this is what I get for keeping him healthy. He stabs me. How generous and very kind of him. What a great guy. Beautiful. Okay, here's comic books. And then playmats. We have more playmats over here. A lot of playmats over here. Put this stuff. Yeah. I'll move this. I don't know, cats are such creatures. Oh god! Excuse me, y'all. Sorry. Sorry. It wouldn't be a Lumi stream if I didn't fucking sneeze into the microphone, right? That happens so often. Yes, thank you, thank you. I'm sorry. I swear, I think I sneeze like every stream. I'm so sorry. Why am I so sneezy? Wow, I get a blessed in a different language? That's crazy. I remember how to say it in French, because I took French. It's attaché. Something like that. She would say it all the fucking time whenever somebody sneezed. We'd be like, huh? Huh? Put this over here. Ow. I don't like this guy. He has purple eyes. He got purple eyes. This guy's not real. French is a dumb language. Damn, okay. I see how it is. No, I do agree. I don't like French either. Again, I know that I've said it before. I took French because I wanted to avoid all of the people. I did not like I didn't want to do Spanish because I knew everyone else was going to go do Spanish, so I was like, nah, French is going to have less people, so I took French. And I hated that teacher as well. That teacher was... They were really just, like, not cool. Not cool at all. They were really mean. Like, they yelled at us because we weren't doing well in the class. My whole class was not doing well in the class. And that's apparently our fault and not her fault for being a bad teacher. But shh. It's the students' fault. I also ran into a couple professors at college that also felt that way about students. Which is so stupid. Imagine trying to help out struggling students. If the whole class is struggling, like, doesn't that say something about how you teach? But they don't take it that way. I don't know. You would think that they would get it, but nope. And I know for a fact that that professor did not read my fucking review. Because, you know, you have to review them after every semester. And I wrote a lot. And I remember he specifically said in class, he said, I don't read long reviews. Because long reviews mean that they're from students that are mad at me, so they don't have anything credible to say. That's what he said. He said they're just mad. They're throwing a fit. Okay. I, like, gave, like, specific examples and stuff in my, in my review, and that really, like, pissed me off. I cite shit. I gave examples, and he didn't read it. What a bitch. Also, I didn't get fucking whatever the top 1% of your classes, I didn't get that because of him. Because he gave me a bad grade on one of my finals. And then that cost me literally everything. Like, I was 0.01% off from being in the top 1%. Because of that one exam. And I don't even think I did bad. I just think that that guy played favorites. And I will never forgive him. I could have had that shit on my fucking diploma. And he denied me. Really fucking rude. 304. This is good. I'll take this. Spanish, English, German, French is only the bottom I see. A villain arc? Look, I try to stay positive, sunshine and rainbows, but girl, I get mad too. Like, I mean, you see me call people hoes on Deadlock. Like, it ain't nothing new. It's what I do. Yeah, but if anyone ever asks if they should go to that fucking university, I will say no. So that's what they get now. They get less admissions, obviously, because I talk to so many people for sure. Yeah. That's a thoughtful, beautiful, and honest review of the teacher. This will not stop me because I don't read. Yeah, he doesn't read. Yeah, you're right. That is basically what he fucking said. Yeah. That was it was an animation class, and it was a really bad class. Very bad. Very, very bad. Yeah, he did the same thing as my French teacher. And people were doing bad in the class. And he was like, you guys aren't performing as well as I want you to. What the hell? You're not doing good enough. What's going on? And a lot of us were in our senior capstone class. And he was like, if you're prioritizing your senior capstone class over this one, just tell me. And then if you told him, he said that he would grade a little bit nicer, is what he said. I told him that I was doing that on my midterm, and he gave me a C. Is that grading nicely? I wasn't actually prioritizing my other class also. Even though it was more important than a stupid animation class, but I said it because I just wanted him to go easy on me. And then apparently getting a C is him going easy on you. And he also gave me, I think I got a C on my final as well. But like, I was like pretty proud of it. And people thought it was good. And we looked at everyone's finals at the end of the semester. Like we did like a communal watch through and like gave feedback and stuff. And they were not like all that great. So I don't really know. Well, I don't think I deserve the grade that I got based on all of the other people if he was like comparing them. I think that he just like played favorites, low key, because he had a student that he would like talk about all the fucking time and hype the hell up, and it was so annoying, so annoying. Like, okay, we get it that they're your star student, man, but we can't all be like that person because they had animation experience before they took the fucking class. How are we supposed to keep up? It's literally a beginner's animation class. And the dude was fucking trying to tell us that we had to like be like professionals already. And he didn't even teach us anything. He didn't even teach us anything. He just made us watch videos on LinkedIn. I hate that guy so fucking much. Let's cancel him. You denied me. Whatever, isn't magna cum laude? Is that the top one? That's what he denied me. He denied me that. How dare he? Rate that professor? Yeah! Fuck him. I did. I don't think I actually gave him a bad review on Rate My Professor, which is, I know a lot of people use that. I kind of wish that I did that, honestly. But yeah, I did rate his class very poorly on the review, but I don't think he actually read it, even though I gave like actual examples of what he was saying. Yeah. But the general gist of my review is like, yeah, fuck you, because you can't yell at your students for all doing poorly. Like, if everyone in the entire class is doing poorly in your class, is that not saying anything about the way that you're teaching the material? That's what I said. I'm like, if everyone in the class is fucking struggling, it's not their fault. It's your fault. Like, you're just doing a really bad job as a professor. Because it was the entire class, according to them, that was struggling and not performing well. If it's just like a couple students, like, yeah, then it's not your problem, right? But if it's the entire class that you think is underperforming and you literally yelled at them, like saying, pick up your fucking act, like, it's not their problem. It's yours. I was rejected from the animation class. Next step is into politics. I could not do politics, bro. You proposed to review him as a chud. I mean, he is a chud, truthfully. All of the professors in my program, like, low-key, like, sucked ass. So, except for the main head one. But I still didn't like him, either. But yeah, my, the video game program sucked, which I guess is not surprising. Because, like, there's not a lot of universities that have programs for video game design. So, like, what are you gonna do? Like, they're, like, treading new ground. And people who actually, like, make video games don't want to go teach kids how to make games. Like, they'd rather make games. So, it's understandable. But we didn't have, like, people with industry experience and stuff in our major. Which is what made it suck ass so bad. I did take a politics class. I took an international studies class, which like somewhat had to do with politics, but I mean like I don't know if there's like there was a class that teach you to be a fucking politician while you're there. I mean maybe. I don't know. But like I am not a public speaker. I will break down. I'm not good at that at all. Like what I was saying before, in high school I feel like a lot of people knew me for being really really anxious when I did presentations and stuff, and we did if anyone knows what Socratic seminar is, I did Socratic seminars. That was like a very popular thing in our English class for some reason. It was in every fucking honors English class that I took. Um I hated it. Technically it wouldn't be beneficial because you would just be I mean, yeah, you're right. But yeah, Socratic seminar is everyone is like there's a couple group in the middle. There's a group of people in the middle of like a circle, and you the group in the middle would have to have a discussion about like whatever the thing is being covered, basically. Um and it's not like I mean, again, I was good at school. I will emphasize I was good at school. I knew what I was doing. Like I knew what to discuss in that situation, but I could never insert myself into the conversation. That was my problem. So I wasn't able to speak during it, and so the teacher thought that I didn't know like anything. I had to do like a special assignment afterwards because I wasn't able to speak during it, and like I almost like fucking barfed. You would sit out for Socratic seminars because you get too anxious. I didn't have the option. It was like it was just part of my grade, so I had to do it. But the first one we did, we were with random people. And I was with a lot of popular kids who all were like really, really good at speaking. And I couldn't insert myself to give my piece on the it was a poem. It was a really fucking long ass poem we were covering. I couldn't speak. I couldn't insert myself in there. I was just too nervous. And like I got like that was the first time I think I ever got to the point where I was like about to like fucking barf from being so anxious. And I just wanted to go home. It was my last class. And at the very end of the class, my teacher was like, "Hey, can I talk to you for a second?" I was like, "What? Did I do something wrong?" No, she was just like, "I could tell that you couldn't speak. Like, so do you want to do like this special assignment so I can like raise your grade up a little bit?" because we didn't finish covering the poem, so she just told me to cover like the last part at the beginning of class the next day, so I did. But then after that, she put us into groups that I don't remember if we picked everyone, or I think my best friend at the time, she was in the same class as me, and we were in the same group, and I think my teacher put us in the same group to make sure that I could speak. Um so what I would do is like I would like tap my friend's leg if I wanted to speak. And then my friend would interrupt everyone for me and then I could talk. So I don't remember if like we picked our groups or if she just had me be put with my friend, but I was able to do Socratic after that. But like it was terrible being stuck with the popular kids. Like they would not shut the fuck up. Like god damn. And they were all so loud. And then I'd be like, excuse me, I have a point to make. And then they would just completely talk over me because I'd be really quiet and I was nervous. That's nice for OSSC teachers to try out the students. Yeah, but like I thought that I was in trouble, so it got me even more nervous. She was a very good teacher. I asked her for a letter recommendation for college when I graduated because she was like one of the few teachers that like I actually respected. I wish I could have read the letter recommendation, honestly. Because I know that she really liked me too. She really liked me and my friend. We would like write a shit ton of the essays. That we had a competition about who could write the longer essay at one point. Uh, it was funny. Why are there two of these? And there's two of these. Lumi, Lumi. What you doing? What you doing? Yeah, but she was very chill. I think I only had one letter of rec. But I did get in, so yeah, she was like she said straight up like I don't know who I'm like going to like write letter recommendations to, like it all like depends. Like she was like really picky about who she wrote for. So it felt like an honor for her to say yes to that. I feel bad because I know that she was asked a lot as well to ask letter recommendations because she was an English teacher, so like everyone wanted the English teacher to write for them because they know how to write. So she would always complain about writing letter recommendation like around the time at the end of the year. So I felt kind of bad asking for it, but it's whatever. She was real chill. But she was like hardcore though. Hardcore. She I mean, she was nice, but she graded and taught like really hard. I guess it's the sign of a good teacher, but I don't know. She's like the one teacher in my head that like sticks out a lot. Like the one that I will remember. I wish I had like an art teacher that I really liked, but I did not like any of my art teachers. My art teachers were really weird. And I feel like a lot of people who like to draw always have such good stories about how their art teacher was like so cool and just like supported their art journey and whatever, but I never got that. They were kind of mean. Maybe they need to hire some new teachers for the art section. For real. My art teachers in college were really cool though. The one anatomy class, that professor was very, very cool. She was very cool, and I hated that class, so she made it a little bit better. Because I didn't like drawing naked people, it was very weird. That was not an enjoyable experience. I feel bad for the people that had to sit head on with the models. I would always sit at the back so I wouldn't have to draw anything in the front. Intentionally angle yourself so you don't have to draw any of the icky stuff. Some people were just unfortunate if they like just turned though. Don't know. Art school is weird as fuck, man. Oh, and then I took a sculpture class too that I like really, really liked. It was really cool. I spent way too much effort in it, but I built a cat tree. It was woodworking. Like I cut everything. And I wrapped it with the pink fabric. I don't know if I ever like showed that off to you guys or not. But that's probably like my favorite art project that I've done because my cats use it like every day. We had to make a project that was bigger than ourselves. And so I was like, oh, I guess I'm just gonna make a cat tree. But then everyone just picked something that was like conceptually bigger than themselves. And they didn't actually make something that was bigger than them. So maybe I was just dumb. I mean, he did say that you could make something small that had like a big concept behind it, and then it's technically bigger than yourself. But I felt like that was a scam, and that didn't follow. I declined that after I typed in the amount. My bad. I feel like that was a scam because the rubric specifically said that it had to be bigger than you. So I made it bigger than me. It was only bigger than me by like an inch, I think. I'm not very tall. I'm only 5'7". I'm an inch above average. I'm not very tall. And I had to make these plaster casts of my hands. And it was really weird. I had to stick... It's called alginate? You had to stick your hand in alginate. And then you had to pour the plaster in and then, like, break up the mold and stuff. But it was really weird because you had to sit there... I had to sit with my hand in a fucking bucket for, like, an hour. Or was it, like, only, like, 30 minutes? But it felt really weird as, like, the thing, like, solidified around you. It was, like, jello. Apparently they use it to make, like, cast for, what's it? Retainers. Like, dentists use it for retainers and stuff. Which was interesting to learn about. So I obviously know how to make a retainer now. That shit was weird. Sculpture was really weird. And, like, that class was, like, low-key political as well. Just because the professor was very, very passionate about a lot of things. Just in a negative. That material, do you know alginate? It's weird. You hated getting molds for your teeth when you were younger? Yeah. Well, imagine that around your entire arm. I did that. I shoved my arm into it. I made a cast with my hand, and then I immediately threw it away after I did my display of the final project. I threw it away in the trash can literally right next to it. So technically, like, somebody could have, like, my fingerprints or something. If they picked up my hand cast from out of the fucking garbage. But I don't think anyone would have done that. But yeah. I did do that. And it's weird. It was like getting moldy and shit. Like, I guess it didn't cure properly or something. It was gross. I don't know, but I did it. The hand of Lumi is out there somewhere. It probably it probably fell apart at this point. I will be real. It's made of plaster. Plaster is quite fragile, so it's probably most definitely destroyed. But yes, I did throw the hand out. So I guess technically it could still be out there. Technically. Yeah, but I did both of my hands. I did both. Cause the theory that I covered was that cat purring heals. So I made the cat tower and then I put hands, like I made it look like the hands were like in a crying position. Like somebody was like putting their head into their hands and like leaning up against the cat tower. Because you had to include plaster somewhere. For some reason, plaster was a required material that we had to use. I don't know why. I liked using the woodwork stuff, the wood shop. I liked that stuff. I got to use a saw and shit. It was fun. I liked cutting shit up. I was pretty good at it too. That professor liked me. And then my final project was a crochet piece. I made a giant plushie that was weighted and heatable. And it was cool. And I like actually like hurt my hand doing that, and I will never. I say that I did hurt my hand again after, but people really liked that plushie. Somebody was holding it like as we were doing our final goodbyes. I remember, and they literally fell asleep on it. they fucking bent over hugging it and fell asleep on it while our professor was talking, being like, "Thanks so much for a great semester." He had to call him out. He was like, "What the fuck? You sleeping there, buddy?" He was like, "Sorry, this thing is just so comfortable." I was like, "Well, I guess I succeeded." And that was like the first time when somebody was like, "I would buy this if you sold this," and I was like, "Nah." It literally cost like 200 fucking bucks to buy all of the yarn for that plushie. It was really expensive, and also it took like literally 3 days of like nonstop crochet to make. So I would never. I would never. I was like, I would literally have to like sell this for like 1,000 fucking bucks with like all of the labor that I put into this, and nobody's gonna do that. Too much. Too much money. No, that's too much. Too much. Okay, let's see here. I'm really stuck on school today, huh? I guess I don't really have that much to talk about. Not too much. There. Yo. Ooh. Has anyone gotten any of like the discount the store needs more sprayers? Nah. I can buy another sprayer, I guess. How much is it? As I was gonna say, did anyone buy any like discount Valentine's candy yet? Because that stuff is out right now. It's out. It's out. Does this only spray once? No. Everything that's Valentine's related is 50% off. I'm a little bit off on this. Also, I need to pay my bills. Your pantry is full of gummies at the moment? Well, you can get Valentine's gummies too. I I went to the grocery store again because I had to get some cat food. And I was walking by the middle aisle with all the seasonal stuff. The plushies were 50% off, and so were all of the Valentine's decorations and the candy. So I looked at everything while I was there. Sorry, I was itching my eyeball. I wanted to get some, but they didn't have anything good. They only had like Hershey Kisses, and Hershey Kisses are kind of gross, Loki. They're kind of gross, Loki. I was really tempted to buy a Bingo plushie. Bingo from Bluey. I saw I saw her like it was last week when I went to the dentist again. I saw her there and I really wanted to buy her cuz I collect Bingo plushies, but I was like I can't. And she was 50% off today. I did heavily consider getting her, but I didn't commit to it. It was really sad. They were these like tiny little fucking keychains. They were little Bingo and Bluey keychains, and they were holding up like a little cute Valentine. And I mean, Bluey was in there at one point, but it was all just Bingos on clearance, and it made me sad. Poor Bingo. Why does nobody want Bingo? I mean, I know the show is called Bluey, but like, hello? Bingo is good too. Why don't you like Bingo? They just let them know when a Bingo's there. I did buy one of those, I will say. Because it's a microscopic Bingo, and like, how can I? It's so small! It's such a small little keychain, and it's so fucking cute. It's so cute. And I bought it at full price, actually. And I'm a little bit upset about that because Bingo plushies have always sold out really, really fast. Should you buy one for Bluey? I mean, I think that would be a little fucked up for Bluey to be carrying around her sister in her mouth, but you know, if you if you want to, you could. I bet you could find a dog toy. I don't know if they make dog toys or not for them. I would think that they would. It feels pretty fitting. But yeah, I have a lot of bingos, and I made a bingo for me, a weighted bingo. I'm not weird about the show. I just like sometimes watch it when I'm like overstimulated or something. Or maybe buy a Bluey plushie for Bluey. Yeah, you could. You can say that she's her clone. You could probably like put a squeaker in it too if you wanted. My sister dog, when my sister lived with me, she would like chew up her toys completely and leave the squeaker. So I have like a bunch of squeakers that I put in plushies sometimes just because I have them. I've also made her toys, plush toys before, and I put the squeakers on them and give it back to her. She's a really destructive dog. She's one of those dogs that like rips apart toys completely, like she rips out the stuffing. She has a weird system where she like slobbers all over the toy and then she bites it because like it gets the fabric all wet and it's easier for her to like bite into and rip apart when it's wet because it just falls apart. I don't know. She would always do that. And she would do the thing where she would like fling the toy like across the room. We destroyed your crock like ripped in half. Damn. Yeah, Noelle would eat she would eat shoes too. She also ripped up our carpet. She ripped up carpet and she also ate a door. So she's on a different level. There's a reason why I was happy when she was leaving the house. She would also bark at people like nonstop. I mean, I love her. I love her, and yes, I was the one to pick her out. But I was very happy when my sister moved out with her and my sister decided to take her from me. After that, I decided that dogs were no longer for me. I couldn't. I had a childhood dog. Her name was Rose. And we had like an immediate connection, and like I don't think I'm ever going to have that with another dog ever. So I like kind of gave up after Noelle. I I just can't. Rose was very special. I have her ashes still and her collars. She was a very, very good pupper. She was so fluffy and long, and she liked cuddles. And she would let me put her fur on her head up in little pigtails. She was such a good doggo. Ooh, we're out of this one. Hello? Do we have more on the shelf? No! I'm always running out of cards. I guess because I keep opening them off of the shelf. It's totally not me taking them. Do we need more yellow as well? Just buy like 2 more of these for me to open anyways. Yeah, but ever since Noelle, I've not wanted to fuck with dogs. I mean, not every dog is as high energy as she is, but I thought she was chill. I really did. She did not end up being chill at all. Look here, my dog is really chill. Bluey, on the other hand, yeah. I mean, every dog has their own personalities, so it's just how it is. All animals are unique. They have thoughts and feelings too. Mocha is like more than enough dog for me. He's, you know, Maine Coon cat dog, so he is plenty. But yeah, I don't know. Like I've just never seen like a dog that was exactly like Rose, so I'm like, there's no way. There's no way I can get another dog. That poor doggo. When I picked her up when she was a little puppy, she looked at me and she said, "Don't put me down." I tried to put her down and she wanted to back up. We were meant to be. We vibed. I also put her in a... When bedazzling was popular, I bought a bedazzler like when I was a kid. It was a tank top. I just like had like a spare tank top. I bedazzled the tank top and I put it on her and she didn't care. She wore it. She was so fucking chill. I wish that I would have bought her like Halloween costumes or something, but I was like really small then, so it's not like I could have afforded a costume for her. I would have had to ask my parents. And they wouldn't have liked that. But, like, my childhood dogs, like, they didn't play like, fetch or anything. They didn't play. I mean, they played with each other, but they never, like, played with, like, toys the way other dogs did. They were interesting. But Noelle, my sister's dog, she likes playing with the frisbee. She likes frisbees. She literally does, like, backflips for them. Like, she'll jump up and catch them. And she's a tiny little terrier dog. She's got a fucking beard. She's funny as shit. But so destructive. And it's so unfortunate when a dog is like really, really smart and you can tell that they're smart, but they don't use their intelligence to like, you know, be good at tricks or like learn how to not be on a leash and like do heel and like more commands and stuff and be well behaved. And instead they choose it to do things like breaking into the pantry or something, like terrible things. That's what Noelle is. She could be so good if she wanted to, but she chooses not to. And that's what makes me so upset at her. She has so much potential. But she's kind of old now. And I mean, she's not my problem now. She's Sleepy's problem, so... I make her bow ties sometimes. I crochet bow ties for her for like the seasons. I'll put it on her collar. She looks very dapper. I like her cat Cookie better though, I will say. You just posture shift me, damn. I actually just sat up straight like a second ago. You predicted it. Yeah, but cat supremacy. I believe in cat supremacy, but I still like dogs. But I just can't own one. I'm not built to be a dog person. I liked teaching my dogs tricks. I did teach Noelle tricks. And I taught her how to like roll over and stuff. Like it was advanced tricks. And shake and I taught her how to spin, but I guess I didn't teach her that she could spin in 2 directions. So if you ever ask her to spin, she only spins in 1 direction. She doesn't understand that she can go in the other direction. So she always just goes in the one. I guess I messed up, but at least she can do a spin. She's a very loud dog too. I should have taught her how to speak. Oh, somebody smells! I gotta spray you. Yo, hang on. You spray, stinky boy. Get the fuck out of here. We almost have enough money for... We should get enough money for the big sprayer by the end of this day, I think. I don't know if it sprays twice, though. Like, do I have to have 2 of the big ones here? Because if that's the case, then I might just keep the small ones, because my store is really small. I might have to stay with the 2 sprayers. I mean, we could put a 3rd one in. But do we... I don't think a 3rd one is really that necessary. I only have to spray, like... I feel like it's, like, a really small percentage of people still need to be de-stanked after walking through the de-stinker corridor. I don't think it's all that necessary. We could just have one at the end of every aisle. Hello, gamers. No! Holy shit, that's overpriced as fuck, girl. What the hell are you doing? What the hell? What the hell? If Pokemon were real, you'd love to have either an Eevee or a Whale Lord. How the fuck would you fit a Whale Lord in your house, though? I mean, you already know which one I'd want. I want a Piplup. I love Piplup. Imagine going to the mall on a flying whale. He's massive. You can't fit that guy in a house. Not possible. You would fucking break your walls. Wailord is like one of my few favorites. I really like him as well. I just like water types. I don't know what's up with that. But he whale? Yeah, but like how are you gonna keep that? Eevee is like the size of a cat, isn't it? So like I can see that one. But Wailord is a fucking whale. Like, are you gonna have like a massive pool in your backyard? Like, how is that gonna work? This one. And I need this. We need the star guy? No, we don't need a star. We have too much star guy. We need purple. Like, didn't Wailord like actually like in the anime just like straight up crush a fucking house? I feel like he definitely did. I feel like he did. But I don't know. I didn't watch the anime that much. Or maybe I'm thinking of like a fan animation. It might be. Giratina would also be on the choice, but he's stuck in another dimension. I don't know if I would want a guy that causes nightmares to be my pet. Or is that Darkrai? I don't know Pokemon that well. I will be real. I don't know them that well anymore. But Eevee would probably be like the ideal. I would think. Because like they're basically just like fox cat. And then there's like Lil Pup and what's that corgi guy? The Yamper. Yamper also seems chill. There are just a lot of dog ones. Rockruff. Rockruff. What about that really chill fucking koala guy? That guy's pretty cool. He can like give you good dreams and shit. And then there's like that one that like is like just sugar and you can use while you're cooking. It's kind of fucked up. They use it in the new anime. Like the one cook guy, whatever, he like has that guy. Is it Al Cream? Al Creamy? But they just like use parts of it when they're cooking, which is like kind of fucked up, but I don't know. Pomala, yeah, yeah. That's the little guy I'm thinking of. And then like the fish guys are like really big. I don't think you could have that either. I think a lot of the starters are probably good choices because they're all like pretty small. Like they're like plushy sized. Psyduck would be like a pain in the ass to have too. There was that anime, not the anime, on the Netflix they put out the Pokemon Resort one. They put that out and like Psyduck is like, he's like the main Pokemon guy, which I think is interesting. Like Psyduck is cute. Oh, hi Lily. Um, but like he has like fucking like psychic breakdowns and he's constantly in pain and like he's cute, but like I would feel so bad having that guy as a friend. If just thinking that they're constantly having a migraine is crazy. Would also love to have a Gengar, but he can Shadow Ball you, so that's scary. Gengars are like also like pranksters, so I don't think that that would be a good choice either. I mean, everyone can handle a different level of personality, but I don't know if I'd want that. Like he like plays tricks on you and stuff. I wouldn't want that. I mean, like one of my favorite Pokemon is Drifloon, but like would I want Drifloon as a pet? I don't think so because they literally kidnap children. Like I don't want a Pokemon that kidnaps children as a pet. That would be a little problematic for me, I would say. I'd probably get arrested. Ponyta would also be cool. They're on fire though. They're on fire. They would set your house on fire. Gotta think about the logistics of this stuff. That's like water or grass types are probably like the best. You could get a grass type that has like sweet scent and then you just have perfume always. Like that'd be cool. And then water types would be useful too. You could just have them like water your flowers, but I would say fire types probably ain't it. Charmander's tail, yeah, it could burn the whole house down. Yeah, I thought about that as you brought up Ponyta. I was like, Charmander's probably also not a good pick for that reason. Yeah, and then also if that flame gets extinguished, then they die too. So, yeah, that would be kind of scary. I don't know. You'd probably want a normal type, grass type, or water type is what I think. Chikorita is cute. Isn't Chikorita like one of the least popular Pokemon? I mean, I think I picked them, but I don't know. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that fire types probably would not be very good. Logistically. Oh, more the yellow one, my bad. That's not yellow, that's yellow. Is there more in this? Yes. Dark types would also be bad. Yeah, I think that normal type, grass type, and fairy types would, yeah, would probably also be fine. With what, Rack? Why are we wehing? What is the weh for? For bad phone call with family. Oh no. Are you okay? You can't justify the Warlord. I'm telling you, Warlord would be too big to have in your house. He's gonna smash the house. We're at 52. Oh, can I get this now? 55. A big garage? I said a giant pool. He's a fucking whale. He needs water. He needs water. He doesn't actually fly. They just had to make him he floats in the battle screen. He does exist in the ocean in Pokemon universe. Big water garage? What? Just make a fucking giant ass aquarium at that point. Yo. Y'all are interesting. We need to put another synth thingy in here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you were gonna do that. Guess I don't want to do that anymore. I mean, I would want water types. I want a Piplup to fucking be sassy with me, like they are with Dawn. I want that Piplup. Give me Dawn's Piplup specifically. Nobody is buying my $14,000 card. Oh, sorry, 17,000. It's good. That's a good price. It's rainbow. Look at it shimmer. Ooh, ooh. This is your house, and this is my big aquarium for my whale lord. Yeah, it would definitely be a talking point. That is for sure. Isn't like Espeon pretty chill too? I feel like Flareon would probably be chill as well, because Flareon doesn't have like fire on them, but I mean they do have big stuff. They just wouldn't be allowed to use any fire type moves. Some of the evolutions are like actually like kind of large though. Kind of big. Like the life-size versions of them, they're pretty large. Does this have more in it? Yes, it does. Hello, I'm checking you out. Can somebody just be willing to spend $18,000 on a card? Like, it would set me up pretty good. Come on now. Come on now, y'all. Come on now. Come on. Come on. You know you want to. Surely today. It's been out for 3 days. Now that I said it, Drifting would need to be somewhere closed. Well, I don't think that Drifloon kidnaps children. Like, there's no way that they would be allowed to just roam. And, like, I feel like there's no way that you would be allowed to have them as a pet if they're fucking stealing children. There's no way. No way. They'd probably be, like, against the law to own. Or, like, it'd be, like, one of those situations with pit bulls where you have to pay, like, more on your insurance. I mean, what do they, I mean, they take the kids to the fucking sky. Did they kill them? I don't remember. Because, I mean, if they do kill them, they should absolutely be illegal. You just need Pokey insurance. I feel like it's a pretty big deal for children to be kidnapped, though. I mean, I'm not crazy here. I don't think I am. I think that's pretty, pretty fine response. Okay, let's do one more day, and then we can switch to deadlock. We can do like 2 rounds of deadlock. Let's go this way. Well, they're crazy for what you would do for Pokemon, is what I'm hearing. I would not do those things. This is Tetch. Imagine having Rim as a companion. They want to go home. So that would be kind of sad. Rim is lost. Rim wants to go back to Dream World. You would be holding him hostage then. That would be sad. A Pokemon like that would be Muna, wouldn't it? Muna does that. Oof. A Deerling might be cool to have too, because they change with the seasons. They could be your your decoration. This is Destiny? We have Destiny up here. You could always legally adopt Rem, but Rem wants to go home. Rem doesn't want to be here. Rem wants to go home. Clefairy would be cool. She would be cool. That's what I'm saying. I think the fairy types would probably be the goated ones. Fairy types are pretty epic. Can I, like, consolidate this? No! Get in there. Get in there. Who cares what Rems thinks? If the court says you can keep him? What? But he wants to go home! You're gonna keep a child with you? You're gonna kidnap him? Don't kidnap children, guys. And there's a kid with the legendary Pokemon. Yeah, there's only one legendary Pokemon too, so you would have that to yourself, which would be interesting. Hello, Lily. You want to say hi? What you doing? You're blocking chat. You're blocking chat from me. Why are you doing that? You say that you want attention? Hmm? Oh god. Watch your booty, girl. Watch that booty. Rem puts works in his pillow. He needs discipline? No, he's a good guy. My cat is blocking you guys. I cannot read. I cannot read. She doesn't like you. She's trying to silence you. Sylveon would be cute, yes. I have to lean over by like a mile to see things. Lily, you're blocking the people. The people don't appreciate this. She's silencing queer voices. She's supposed to be an ally. Lily, are you betraying me right now? Lily! She's just staring into the distance. She didn't care that I'm talking to her. She doesn't fuck with me right now. That one's full. It's that one, isn't it? Which one is it? It's that one. Okay. Is this one the right one? Yes. All of the mats look the same, bro. Can you please move, girly pop? What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Maybe she wants us to deadlock. Maybe that's what she's trying to tell us. I did say one more. I just want to stock up my shit. Just want to stock up my shit real fast. Oh, I also have news. I ate all of my cowtails. It was a package of small cowtails, but I still did it, and I think I ate it too fast. Oh, I ate candy too fast. I love candy. It's blue and yellow. Maybe I do just need another employee here. Do I need another employee? He took that. But were they yummy? Yeah, they were yummy, but it's candy. And I shouldn't have that much candy. Not good for you. Kaser's mom sent some of my favorite candy in the mail, and I just had my cowtails from my mom, and then his mom sent us I don't, they're called Willy Wallaby is like one of my favorite brands. Always more candy. Well, look, it's just not. Okay, it's the other purple one. I'm stupid. I really, really like the Willy Wallaby stuff. And they have like these. They're called like Fruit Rages drops or something, I think. But they're my favorite. And they discontinued them. So they're very, very hard to get your hands on. Or I don't, maybe they did bring it back? I don't know. Because I don't know how else she would get them. There might just be a stock at Amazon or something. I don't know. She got them from Amazon, but like, they're really good. They're really good. And they don't exist anymore. I mean, they do exist, but they don't exist, you know? You know? She doesn't want to stay with you. She wants her mom. Right, Lily?
Do you not need her to move?
I would like her to move, but she says that she wants to sit here right now, and I'm not moving her. Lily gets what she wants. She's the queen of the house, aren't you? It's okay as long as she's not blocking my camera. It's okay. Everyone can just send a lot of the same message so I can see. Get it pushed up. Lily. You are silly. A silly Billy Lily. Hmm. I need some more of this yellow stuff. Isn't stocking shelves so fun? Blue and yellow. Then we need dice. Dice, everyone's favorite. Okay. That should be good. Then order some of these. And the necromancer one and the cheese one are no, both of them need to be ordered. Necromancer and cheese. And then those are fine, and the purple is fine. Last stock. Oh, there's so much shit. Holy fuck. Is it like a waste of time to do this before the store opens? I mean, in theory, it's like what you should be doing, but where's the mafia hunger here? I like everything full. I need a little scanny thing so I can stop like opening my phone and having to scroll and then scrolling and forgetting what I was supposed to order, then having to close it and then open my phone again. It's an endless cycle. But the scanny tool is 12,000. It's so expensive. And we need a new scent thingy. We need the one that looks like a fucking printer. Industrial size. Stink. De-stinker. Because these gamers smell. They all smell. Stinky customers, dude. Literally. Literally stinky customers. Consolidate. Why did you drop that? Is the shelf full? It is. Well, screw you. I'll just put it here. What is this one? Dice. Okay. Yes. So let's save and quit. And then we'll switch to deadlock. And I shall move my cat. Because my cat is being a goofball right now. Aren't you? Hmm? She wants to play Rem too. She likes Rem.